If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to be like, yo, your videos are dope, the best way to do it is to let me know on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Nicki Minaj and BET are going at it on social media. And Russ talks straight facts. Plus, Suge Knight Jr. gets his own reality show. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, so Nicki Minaj is on Twitter, right? And she sees like a tweet from like Music News Facts, whatever that is, right? And then Music News Facts basically said, with only 2 million views, the 2019 BET Awards was the show's lowest ratings ever. Like, period, point blank, ever. Like, BET broke a record for themselves, but it wasn't good, right? It was very bad and very negative because hardly anybody watched the BET Awards is what they're saying, right? I did watch the BET Awards, but according to Music News Facts, I was like one of the only people that watched this shit, right? So Nicki Minaj retweets that, right? And then she comments on it and she says, when you go out of your way to be spiteful and hurt artists who have always supported your show, when you fire great people who have put their heart and soul into the show, when you'd rather be a messy reality show than a prestigious award show, when you're still being dragged by that lace. Basically, she was like throwing shots at BET, right? And all this comes from like a couple of months ago when Cardi B was at the Grammys and she ended up winning a Grammy. I think she won like more than one Grammy for Invasion of Privacy. I like it like that. And then basically BET thought they were being cute and funny, and somebody, maybe it was an intern, maybe it was just the person that runs their social media or whatever the case may be, put something on there like, meanwhile, Nicki's getting dragged by her lace front, right? And then the Barbs, attacks BET, and then Nicki Minaj was like, yo, fuck BET, I'm never performing there again, I'm never going to their award show. And then she ats Lil Wayne and she's like, yo, Weezy F baby, we not fucking with BET no more. And then Lil Wayne actually responded and was like, copy, we not fucking with BET no more, right? So ever since then, BET and Nicki Minaj, or BET and the whole Young Money, that's Drake, that's Nicki Minaj, that's Lil Wayne, their relationships have not been, how it was back in the day with the BET, right? And then, the BET Awards come and they give Cardi B was there, Offset was there. They give mad awards to Cardi B. And Cardi B works hard, right? Cardi B is dope. She's talented. She spits, hard. She has a lot of hits. She's, that rag to riches story. And I'm rooting for Cardi B. And I love Cardi B's whole thing, right? And a lot of the awards that Cardi B gets, she deserves them shits, right? So, but let's say that Cardi B won 4 awards at the BET Awards, right? I think that she probably deserves 3 out of the 4, but I feel like they give her that extra one just to be like, fuck you, Nicki, just to add insult to injury. I guess, word in the industry is Nicki Minaj is difficult to deal with, right? Nicki Minaj is a bitch, right? Nicki Minaj is, hard to work with. Nicki Minaj is angry black woman. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So because of that, people are jumping at the opportunity to, however they can, throw shade at Nicki, shit on Nicki, erase her legacy, give somebody, even if it's an insult, because they know how Nicki's personality is. Even if I give this person an award, I know that's gonna hurt Nicki Minaj, so that's why we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Then Nicki Minaj is on Twitter and she's showing people that yes, it is upsetting her, because she's on Twitter posting up the stats about the BET Awards, as y'all can see over here. She's talking about, she basically put up the stats from 2006. I can't see it, so I gotta look on my phone to see what the hell is up right over here, right? So she puts up the stats from 2006 to 2019, right? And basically in 2009, there was 10.6 million viewers that watched the BET Awards, and you could see, 6.9 million viewers in 2006, but whatever. All the way at the bottom, 2019, you've got 2.0, right? So there's 2 million viewers that watch the BET Awards, and that's it, right? So Nicki Minaj tweets that picture out too after she tweeted that other statement that she said, and of course the BET Awards, or BET, responds to Nicki Minaj. BET is basically saying that, yeah, okay, so what, that we had the lowest ratings of our show ever, but they're still the highest rated award show on cable, period, right? So that's just a general, I guess, trend with all cable award shows, that it seems like the ratings are down, right? So BET said, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, our ratings are the lowest that they ever been, but they're still the highest throughout all the award shows. So hey, what the fuck can you do, right? Plus people watch, highlights on YouTube and shit like that. So it's not like you have to really sit down and watch the whole award show, right? With technology being different, when you could go back and just watch it if you saved it on your DVR or whatever the case may be, you might not be watching it at that point right then and right there, right? Maybe there's somebody that didn't watch the BET Awards yet, right? But they plan on watching it tomorrow, but the numbers are in now, so there you go, right? And then BET also just said that on social media, they were, it says that cable award show title for the third consecutive time with 6.3 million social media interactions across Facebook and Twitter. So even if they only had 2 million viewers, they had 6.6 million interactions on social media. They were trending while the award show was on, and everybody was talking about them, so the show was still a success, right? And I see where y'all coming from, and I see where Nicki's coming from, but the bottom line is, yes, I do agree with Nicki when she's basically saying that BET is going out of their way to shit on her by awarding certain people certain awards. And I totally agree, right? But does it have something to do with Nicki's attitude? Probably, because not only the BET Awards, but I see a lot of other rappers, a lot of record labels, other networks, it's like radio stations. There's a lot of different entities that are jumping at the opportunity to shit on Nicki now that there's a whole bunch of other female rappers out there. It's pretty much like, thank God there's all these female rappers, let's get Nicki the fuck up out of here, which is crazy to me. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below. Russ is like on his like woke, I don't want to say like woke because everybody uses the term woke or whatever like that, but Russ is on his seeing eye, like his third eye type shit, right? Like when you got these two eyes right here, and a lot of motherfuckers be like, oh, Illuminati, and y'all dumb as hell, right? Because it's not about the Illuminati, it's about your third eye, right? And being able to see things that are not necessarily right there in front of you, right? Because I see things that are in front of me with these two eyes, but this eye right here, I see a whole lot more, right? And it seems like Russ got that third eye, Russ got that third eye, right? Because he is talking like straight facts, right? So Russ goes, in the industry owned and ran by white people, uses young, naive, financially desperate black kids to perpetuate negative black stereotypes that in turn hold back and further destroy the black community. Black kids are being used as weapons of mass destruction against their own people. Whoa, right? Whoa. Then he goes, as a guest in hip hop, I can't, whoa, right? As a guest in hip hop, I can't just come in here and take, which is what white people historically do to anything black people created. I have to give back to the culture that's allowing me to take care of my family and myself. I try to do this by shedding light. Whoa. I don't know where the fuck Russ was on my list of favorite rappers, right? But that nigga just moved way the fuck up, right? Because first of all, his music is good, right? But I'm just saying, like, man, you can see, like Russ could see, right? So this is the whole damn thing. Russ is talking straight facts, and I don't even think I need to explain what the fuck he just said because you understand what he's saying, right? So hey man, the industry ran by white people. Hey, what you gonna do? You gonna talk about shooting niggas? You gonna talk about holding down the block? You gonna talk about selling crack to your auntie? Cool, that'll perpetuate the black stereotype. Meanwhile, a lot of people who are not black are making money. A lot of people who are black making money too now, but a lot of people who are not black are making a lot of money off of a culture that black people created, right? And Russ is talking straight facts. Then he even goes on further to say that he's a guest in the house of hip hop, right? Which is something that's a huge debate among like the purists and people who are the gatekeepers in hip hop. Like let's say a Lord Jamar, right? And then also people who think that, I don't know, let's say like an Eminem is the greatest rapper ever because he is lyrical, right? But Eminem raps just like Ludacris raps, or just like Hobson raps, or just like Redman raps. But Ludacris, Hobson, and Redman are all three black, and Eminem is white, and if he has the same style as them, then everybody thinks that he's the greatest rapper ever because he could spit a little something, right? But I digress. The whole situation basically is that he is kind of being fairly, I would say, oh, you can rap good for a white boy, and since you're a white boy who can rap okay, you know, you get a little bit more praise than a lot of other people in the culture, right? And so Russ is saying that he's a guest in hip hop, right? There's some people like Eminem who says that he's not a guest in hip hop because he says that he is part of the creation of hip hop, that he helped put some bricks in the wall of hip hop. I don't know. I don't really think so. I think that before Eminem started rapping, hip hop was already a house, and he came into the house, and we let him come in, and you could do what you do, and Eminem rap your ass off. Please do. But just know that, you know, you didn't help build the house. I mean, that's it, really, pretty much, right? Russ says that he's a guest in hip hop, knows and understands he didn't help build the house, and he's cool with it, right? Somebody else like DJ Vlad from Vlad TV also is like, I am a guest in hip hop and I am okay with that and I am cool with that, right? Other people like Eminem don't like being a guest. They want to be part of, you know, the family, right? There's nothing wrong with being a guest. When I go to a hotel and I'm a guest, I didn't build this hotel or anything, but since I'm a guest in a hotel, they got to serve me. They got to give me my amenities. I get what I want. I'm calling down to the front desk. I need, you know, new towels. I need, you know, a new bed sheet because there's lint on my damn bed sheet, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to be a guest, right? But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below.
I'm Suge Jacob Knight. I'm Suge Knight's son, and this is my story. When my father went away, everything went away. I feel like my dad had bad communication. He didn't know how to talk. The best way we can talk now is probably through the phone. Hello?
You have a call from an inmate.
I believe in you. Believe in yourself. You're going to be all right.
I just don't want to let my dad down.
I'm on that west side, baby, you should already know.
Growing up around stars sets me up for my next chapter in real estate.
Riding through the city in a magic
I want to have $1 million house listings. I got the plugs and connections.
That's why you're so valuable to the team. Like, you have the connections.
Getting this real estate license and becoming the top real estate agent in LA is the first step to make my father proud.
This is Brandy's house.
Moesha? This is like hip-hop chemistry. I like the fact that I'm around successful people and beautiful homes, and I also get to do what I love. I'm not gonna let anything stop me. We do it all for love and listings.
Alright, yo, so y'all see that right there, right? That's Suge Knight Jr., right? And apparently, like, he's gonna have his own show, like, on VH1, right? But it's not like Love and Hip Hop, or ain't nobody gonna be throwing drinks and, like, shaking the table or whatever like that. It's more like on some, like, he's chasing, I guess, his dream. The name Suge Knight just has such a stigma on it that I'm Suge Knight Jr. Hey, nice to meet you. My name is Suge. What's your Suge Knight Jr.? Then whoa now, you know what I'm saying? Even if he ain't on that type of time, right? But then again, I think that he is on that type of time because, you know, Suge Knight Jr. be like, yo, Tupac is still alive and I got proof and all that stuff. He be talking that crazy shit just like Suge Knight, believe it or not, right? He looking all normal and polished and everything's all cool and the little promo video that they got. And I'm sure on VH1, everything's gonna be all good and it's gonna be packaged up real nice. But that nigga Suge Knight Jr. be on his crazy shit too, just like his pops, you know what I'm saying? But this is cool, man. Maybe this will help like paint a different image of him. He's still got to get his money. At this point, he's a grown-ass man. If he could have a show on VH1, literally flip houses, and then invest his money into like other businesses and stuff like that, I mean, he'll be good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, shout out to Suge Knight Jr. Let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram. That's at JONNY Fastlane on IG, and you already know what to do. Peace.